Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Lead and Led By. Today, we have Dr. Zia PUNEKAR with us, who is going to speak about the self-management and many important other issues about the leadership. First of all, let's have a look on the challenge given to the students.
Good morning, friends. 1 month leadership challenge, self-management relationship. This is the leadership series, and today we are going to focus on relationship management because it's an art of influencing people so that they can become the best version of themselves. It is known fact that we become who we spend time with. So that's why it's important that with the people with whom we are spending time are precious as time. So we have to create an environment where everybody grows. And that's why a positive environment in all our relationship is important. Our relationship, whether at home or the workplace, both we have to maintain healthy. Then only we can be an influencer. And for that reason, we have to develop our interpersonal skills. And interpersonal skills can be learned and can be mastered. So let's try today to build healthy relationships with the people. Now coming to today's challenge is that we have to say thank you to 5 people who have done a lot in your life and you are grateful to them. Today is the time when we have to show our gratitude and go to them, say thank you to them, and just observe their reactions, observe their responses. And similarly, we have to go to 5 people and we have to say, I'm sorry, because sometimes we have hurt them, we have not very healthy relationship with them, or we have not called them for so long, we have not contacted them, although they are very close to us. So we have to say sorry to 5 people, and then we have to record their responses in the Google form. How did you feel? How was the responses of those 5 people whom you say thank you? And what was the responses of those 5 people whom you said, I'm sorry? And then after recording your responses, we are going to meet at 8 o'clock. See you. Today's mentor is going to be Dr. Zia PUNEKAR, who is from UAE and who is a great educationist and a great trainer, and who has doctorate in civil engineering. So see you all at 8 o'clock.
And I'm fascinated about this idea. I'm fascinated by how in a world where technology is remarkable.
So, Dr. Zia, now I request you to kindly start your session. We have students with us, those who are very keen to listen to your words.
Yes, of course. Good evening, everyone. Yes, I would like to have, your response from your side, because I'll be not be on video today.
Let me just allow them to speak so that now they all are unmuted. They can unmute themselves and they can speak.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Dr. Zia, are you there?
Hello.
Dr. Zia, are you there? Please unmute yourself.
Yes.
They are saying good evening to you, sir.
Yes, very good, very good. Yes, please. How many of you are there? Can you just, tell me one by one so that I know that to whom I'm speaking?
It's me,
Please
Asya, sir.
introduce.
Asia, yes, please.
Yes.
The next person, please. Let's be faster.
Please tell your names and your course name to sir, please.
My name is Atif Khan.
Yes, Atif
BML.
Khan. Yes, please. Very good. Very good. Okay. Next.
I'm Halima Sadia, their course leader.
Right, ma'am.
I am Musfiq Raza and my course is BVRIT.
Very good. Very nice.
I'm Saklan Akhtar and my course is BVRIT.
Very good. Very nice.
My name is MD Tanzil Alam. My course is VMLT.
Very nice. Thank you very much. Okay, who is the next, please?
I am Sabir Wahab. My course is BVMLT.
Very good. Very nice, Mr. Sabir. Who is the next?
I think they all introduce themselves.
Okay, that's fine. Actually, self-management skills, without self-management skills, it is not possible to achieve anything in life. So you'll understand how much important this course is. This course I was dealing earlier for Bahrain engineers, the graduates, the engineering students who have completed their engineering, they have this course as employability skills. This is a UK syllabus. People are, it is nowadays, I think very few people have brought this in India, what I believe. Self-management skills are it is very uncommon course, and you are lucky to have this course. So let me start about that in a simple words. Self-management means I'll just read one by one and I'll just try to explain you what it is. Self-management is nothing but you're going to manage yourself. Nobody is going to manage you. That is different. When you are working in the office, some manager is managing you because he is the responsible person to manage you. At your home, your father is a manager. He's managing you, or mother is a manager. Okay. And in the society, the government or the authorities are the managers. They are guiding you. They are just telling you to do like this, don't do like that. So here, nobody is the manager. You are the self-manager. So you have to manage yourself, to change yourself. Somebody told, some madam told now that you are going to, what do you say, the best version of yourself. It's possible only when we know our positives and our shortcomings. That's only possible if we know strengths and weaknesses. You might have also heard about SWOT analysis. So let me tell you later on. But before that, let me just read out, taking initiatives. What is, self-management skills, taking initiatives? Suppose, for example, if you are sitting in a meeting, or if you are, you have the habit of sleeping late, or, sleeping late at night and getting up late in the morning. So you decide one day, take initiative. Initiative means you are just telling yourself that I have to change myself from tomorrow. So let me sleep early and get up early and do these things, to-do list. Let me make it. Or taking initiatives, like for example, when you go there to your office and there is a meeting, and take initiative what is the meaning of initiative? The basic meaning of initiative, I'll tell you. Doing things before being asked. If somebody asks you, suppose if your parents are eating food and you're sitting by the side of them, and there is no water, and they are just looking to, they are not asking you actually. They may about to ask you after 5-10 minutes, but you are seeing that, and you are understanding that my mother needs water or my father needs water. So what you'll do, if you just get up and bring the water before being asked to bring the water, so then that is called as taking initiative. Like that, anything, suppose your boss in your office, he has asked you to do some work, and in a hurry, he has not told you to finish that along with the other things also there, which are attached to that work. They are also, what he has told you, just do this and send it to me. He has not told to send it to him. So just do it. So you have done it. Of course, he has asked you to do it. You have done it. And you are not waiting for him to ask you once again to send it to him through email or hard copy or whatever, by whatever means. So that is why what is required is, you have to, when he asks you to do it, and you have done it, and you have already sent him, and you have already informed him that I have sent you, sir. I have sent you whatever you told me. I have sent you. Kindly go through that and tell me if there is any modifications to be done. So that way, you are doing the work before being asked. The manager becomes very happy. This man, I just told him to do, and he has finished it and already sent to me, and he is asking me for any modifications. So he will think in his mind that this man is a smart man. This man, I have to depend on this man. So you will become a dependable person. The company or the managers will depend on you, will trust in you. So that is why taking initiative is a big art, big thing. Nowadays, people are just hiding themselves. When there is a meeting is going on, when the manager asks that, who is ready to do this job? Within 2 days, we need to finish this. So if the manager see here and there, some people will be hiding behind other people. So let him not ask me. So such mentality we have developed. Not we all, but we have, human nature is like that. I want comfort. But, if you think that if somebody praises you, praises your personality, then the comfort, the praise of so the praise, sorry, the praise of your personality, am I audible to you?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
Yes,
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 sir.
We
please.
can hear you.
Yes, right.
Yes, you are
So,
audible.
yes, please. There was some disturbance in between. So anyways, so I was, I think, where I was, somebody can repeat where I was, what I was telling you now, just now.
So you were saying praising emotions about those things.
Yes. If your personality is praised, and if you are looked up, respected, so your comfort is nothing before these things. You'll be motivated. You'll love that you are born on this earth as worth. You are worthy to be born on this earth. You'll feel that, and you'll never find comfort in sleeping or comfort in, avoiding things. You'll take challenges and you'll go ahead. So that's why you have to have a mindset of initiative. Take initiatives. Think what is required by your company, what is required by your society, what they want from you. Give them before they ask you. Then that is the pleasure, what you'll get. That is the pleasure what you get. So that is very, very important. So that is why, that is one thing. I'll be, I know there are too many things are there to discuss with you. And, but anyways, I'll cut short and start giving you more information about that. So, goal setting, another, parameter of self-management skills is goal setting. Unless and until any person sets goal, he cannot be able to finish the job within time. You have to set the goal. What is your goal and within how much time you are going to complete it. As we have discussed last time, the goals should be SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, and then what? Reasonable, and what is that? T, time bound. It should be time bound because our human life has a certain limit of time, 60 years, 70 years. Our working age will be 60. Of course, few people who are healthy and who have maintained the health, they can work up to 70, 80 years. You see in UK, people are working up to 80 years, 80. So that is the art of living. Okay, anyways, so goal setting. So you need to set the goals, whether it is short-term goals or long-term goals. You set the goals and you need to evaluate the progress of the goals. You need to evaluate. Suppose in 2 years, you are going to finish something, some course or something like that. You need to see whether you are moving ahead. So after 1 year, you have finished 50%. Within 6 months, you have finished 1/4. After 1 year, you have finished 50%. After 1.5 years, you have finished 1.5, that is 75%. So something like that, you should have checkpoints. You have to prepare yourself. Okay, then time management. This is a very, very tough thing, but few people are very lucky. Maybe they have acquired from their parents or from their, whatever, through their personalities, through their personality trait, it has come. So they are very much punctual. They can manage the time. Most of the people, they fail in managing the time because yeah, so many people, maybe you can say more than 60% people, they fail in time management. They fail in time management. So that is a sort of if you cannot manage the time, how can you succeed? It is not at all possible to succeed. It is not at all possible to meet the deadlines. Your manager or your the examination is there. It is going to come. The date is fixed. The time is fixed. So you have to manage the time within 24 hours. You have to allocate some time for your sleeping, eating, and for other things. And then for studies, you need to manage the time as the exams are, are coming nearer. So such things are, time management, because it is said that even Napoleon Bonaparte or, Abraham Lincoln, or even our any religious leaders, whoever have achieved something in this world, so those people had only 24 hours of time, as we have. They have only 24 hours of time. Even we have 24 hours of time altogether. So they manage the time, but we are unable to manage the time. They manage the time. That's why they have achieved something in life, and still we remember them. They are into our books, the history books and religious books, and all sorts of, in the world, the people are praising them. Nelson Mandela, Mahatma Gandhi, is it not? So that's how things will be. And another important thing here, suppose if your boss has told you to finish some job by 2 days, within 2 days, if it is to be done 3 days, if it takes 8 into 3, that is 8 3 is 24 hours of work is there. So if you just work for 9 to 5, and it will be 8 hours, 9 to 5 is 8 hours. So 3 days. So it will take 3 days or 4 days, but he has asked you to do it in 2 days. Suppose 3 days job, he has told you to do it in 2 days because he want to check it on the third day. And if any modification is there, he want to give you, and he want to, finalize that. For that, he has kept 1 day for himself. So if you are just sitting for 9 to 5, will you be able to achieve that? It's not at all possible. It's not at all possible to achieve that. So that is why it is very important that you need to sit for extra time. You need to sit for extra time. No need of asking money for extra time. So you will be, if you do that 3 days work in 2 days, then your boss will become very happy, and he'll try to give you, he starts giving you work. Don't think that if he's calling you and giving you work, don't think that he's burdening me. He's giving only me the work. He's not giving the other people. Don't think like that. So he is giving you only because you have some good personality traits, you have positive attitude. He has seen something in you, and he has seen some, good gestures, good hardworking capabilities, and doing things right. You're not doing much mistakes. So all this he has come to know in the first week of when you have joined. Okay, that is how things you have to understand. Okay, then you have to have this self motivation. So if we don't have self motivation, then how can we develop? Suppose I want to just get up, and from tomorrow onwards I'll start this. I'll get up at 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock and do this, do this, do this. Just make a to-do list, and see that, minimize the WhatsApp, minimize the other all activities, minimize. So which are, or gossiping with friends, you can minimize, and that time you can put in for your positive work. So that way you can self motivate. See, nowadays everyone has become so busy that very less people are to motivate. Like these courses, you seldom find these type of courses, the motivation. So now teachers have become tutors. They are not real teachers. They want money out of what they have taught. Then they are called only tutors or instructors or trainers. They are not teachers as they used to be before, who used to guide you in and out in everything. Okay, let me tell you something about that. Then this next is stress management is a very, very important thing here. While you are working, while you are meeting the deadlines, and when you have pressure from the manager to finish the job within less time, then sometimes you become more stressful. And that is going to make your life very miserable. And you will do mistakes in what you are doing if you take stress. So don't take stress, be cool, and then try to finish it or do some hard work, sit for more time, ask somebody who has done that type of job earlier in your office. Just get their help, go to the internet. There are a lot of things are there in YouTube, Google, and there are some relatives, friends. Talk to them, take their guidance. So then see that the work is done without stress. Okay, so that way you have to manage the stress, otherwise your health will spoil. If you spoil your health, and ultimately you cannot achieve anything. Health is everything, is it not? So then the next, I'm just giving you glimpses of that. So whenever we have time, we can even arrange through these programs, organized by Dr. Halima Sadia. Then you have this strength assessment. The other parameter, how to manage yourself, that is self-management skill, is strength assessment. Another skill is strength assessment. You have to assess your strength. How can you assess your strength? So there is a very, very easy method. I'll just give you a glimpse of that. You can go to the YouTube or Google and find out in detail and understand that and implement that. So what we can do, strength assessment, there is the one way of doing strength assessment. One of the ways is, you are going to take a white paper and make, what do you say, draw a line vertical in the center and make two portions, and make a horizontal line also in the center, and there are 4 parts are there on one page. There are 4 parts. So on the top left, write down strength, your strengths, write down strengths. Then on the right top, write down weaknesses. Then below the left side, that is left side down, write down opportunities. Then right side, you write down threats, right side down, below weaknesses, that will be threats, THREATS, threats. Yes, somebody has done it. Very nice. Very good. That's how it has to be done. Okay. So just write down the strengths. You know driving. Yes, that is your strength. You know spoken English. That is your strength. Write down that one by one. You have good communication skills. That is your strength. Suppose on the right side, if you want to do engineering, you have and you're weak in mathematics, then write down that mathematics in weakness. Or if you're not, what do you say? If you're not going, if you're not social, write down in the weakness. So then if you don't know driving, write down in the weakness area. If you don't know AutoCAD, write down in the weakness. If you don't know Excel, write down in the weakness. Then you work on AutoCAD or some softwares which you want to do it, like Excel or PowerPoint or whatever. So with animations. So then if you are perfect in that AutoCAD and driving and all these things will come to the left side in the strength, and the strengths will give you opportunities and the weaknesses will give you threat of the job. Suppose, for example, I'll just give an example. Any professor works in a college, engineering college or a university, he or she should be PhD. So it is mandatory that they should be PhD. If somebody is not PhD, then the inspection committees will often tell them that that person has to be PhD. He has to finish PhD by 1 or 2 years. They may give you time. But suppose somebody doesn't, pursue his PhD program, then he will be, he has a threat that he may lose that job. If he does PhD, if he or she does the PhD, then they will have ample opportunities. The job will be there safe, and even they will have jobs elsewhere also, other universities. So like that. Now that is a simple example I gave you. And another important thing here is priority. Priority. What do you mean by priority? Yes, anyone? Yes, Miss Asia.
Yes, sir, the thing we should give the first level in our life or first place.
Yes, which are urgent works.
Yes, sir, the urgent works.
Urgent works to be done first.
Yes, sir.
The next urgent works next. The third urgent works third, like that. You need to prioritize things. If you don't prioritize things, what will happen? You may not be able to achieve the deadlines. Is it not? Suppose if the work is required after 15 days, and if you love that work, suppose you like that work to do, and something the boss has told you, see, for example, just let me be very this thing. Work A, the boss has given work today, and he says that please complete this within 15 days. Okay, and you have interest in that type of job. Next day morning, the boss comes and tells you, I want this within 2 days. So then you should not fight with him, or you should not argue with him, because he is also helpless. Some circumstances or his boss has told him to do this job also. So what you need to do, you need to prioritize, because this is urgent. So leave the other job aside and do this job. This is on prioritize, priority basis. Then you do that job. So this type of things you have to manage. You need to manage. Priority is very important. Otherwise, you will be in trouble. If you are doing the same 15 days work, and you tell him that you gave me this job, and after this you have given me this urgent job. What I can do? Shall I do that or shall I do this? No, we have to understand which is the urgent work. We need to understand. So that is very, very important thing, because any manager or anyone, even at home also, if your mother has asked you to bring some vegetables or something, some grocery, because she has told you in the afternoon that evening some guests are coming, and please arrange these things very urgent. So without doing this, so you have she has given you some other job, or you are gossiping with your friends, and you did not reach there even about 6 o'clock. What she will do? She will become angry on you. So next time onwards, maybe next time onwards, she will not believe in you. She will not trust in you. So she will trust somebody else, your brothers or other sister, your own sister. So whoever does the job, the people love to give him the job or her the job. Don't think that why I'm burdened, why not the other person is given the job. It is not like that. See, we have to understand that the boss or the manager has, or the parents have understood my capabilities. I should thank God that I am a good person. People are depending on me, so that's why they are giving me more work. So that's how you need to manage the time and do all the work. So then you will succeed in life. Okay. Dr. Halima Sadia, madam.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
No. I have a few things. I just want to ask you whether you have time for 10-15 minutes, or I don't know what it is.
Yes, sir. 10 minutes we have.
Yeah. Okay. 10 minutes. I'll try to complete within 10 minutes. A few things are there. You need to also find effective methods to manage time. How to manage time? You need to find out effective methods. Keep items in one place to find easily you can find. Don't search. I've seen some bosses, they are searching for 2-3 hours. They have kept somewhere and they are searching in files. Don't do like that. Filing arrangements, everything should be very intact. Even you might have seen your mother, or even my mother also, they used to keep the everything in their own place, because they can immediately get them and do the job faster. Okay. The effective methods you need to use. Then deadlines. As I told you that you need to keep up the deadlines or meet out the deadlines. If they have told you to complete within 2 days, you have to complete within 2 days. 3 days means 3 days. So that sort of, or if it is not possible, you can don't say directly no. You say yes, and then you tell them that this is the problem. So what shall I do? Then your manager may ask you to share some of your work to other persons also. Okay. So, and you do one task at a time. Don't mess up. Don't get messed up by doing this half, this half, this half, like that. So do one task at a time, so that you can do perfect that work, and take up the second one, then the third one, then the fourth one, like that. Then have patience. Don't stress management is another form of here patience. You should have patience. Then you have to maintain health and wellness. You should not fight with people. You should not fight with managers. You have to say yes. If you say yes, the whole problem is solved. So try to develop the habit of yes sir. That is going to solve your multiple problems in life. Okay. Then evaluate progress. Any goal setting you have done. You evaluate the progress using checkpoints. You use checkpoints. Within 10 days, how much it has to be done? Have I done that much of work? Just check yourself like that. Weekends, you can keep the checkpoint as weekends. Then arrive at meetings on time. You arrive meetings at time, on time. This is very important thing. If you are late, then everybody is waiting for you, and they have a lot of other urgent works. So that upsets them. And even if you have arranged everything, so they'll not be eager to listen to you very comfortably, because they are already uncomfortable. Okay, so then plan for next day. You need to plan for next day and leave the job. If you are studying also, when you are closing for today, plan for next day, write down, list out, and then end it for that day, that particular day. So then we have, prepare for all organized agenda. If you are conducting a meeting, prepare for all agenda, whatever agenda you have sent them. You just be on agenda itself. Don't, go here and there. Don't, don't disturb yourself, or be on the agenda itself. Okay, so that is another thing. Then use calendar while you are writing the project goals. Use the calendar and see which is the holiday, or which is any festivals are there, or how you are going to manage. Okay, then early assessment of projects. You have to assess early if your project or if your goal is you are going to achieve or not. Within, suppose there is a 2 years goal, and you are just doing that for 1.5 years, a 2 years goal, and you are doing 1.5 years, and then finally you'll understand that I cannot achieve this. So you are wasting that 1.5 years. So better you see your strengths, you see your weaknesses, set a goal, and in the early days only you can assess yourself that you can achieve the goal or not. If it is not, then leave that and set another goal. Okay, this is what I just wanted to share with you about self-management skills. Don't waste time in seeing the WhatsApp till late night and getting up late, and you'll not be enthusiastic in the office the whole day, or in your schools or colleges. So you'll never achieve anything if you have less sleep. Okay, by these words, I would thank the organizers for inviting me, and I would like to thank all of you, the participants. One day you will become good leaders if you develop self-management skills. So that much I can say. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Zia Punekar. It was really very, very helpful. Even I was listening each and every word, and I was just introspecting myself that what all I am doing religiously and where I also have to focus more. So these tips are very practical tips, and I hope the students have taken the notes and they have taken up the points, and they are going to practice in their regular day-to-day life.
Right.
Now,
right.
Thank you very much. Now coming to the students, as you all know that only 5-6 days are left now to the completion of this course, and we are going to have valedictory. So now tomorrow onwards, every day you will get one challenge, and that has to be presented in the valedictory. Like tomorrow is your self-introduction challenge. So you have to prepare in 1 minute, not more than 1 minute. If you are preparing within 1 minute, then that is considered to be an ideal introduction. And what all have to be there, how you have to write it, and then how you have to learn it, how you have to prepare it, everything will be instructed to you tomorrow morning in the video. Please watch the video, prepare your introduction, and in the evening, everybody has to speak for 1 minute. There is no excuse. Otherwise, we will not include you in the valedictory function. And now from today onwards, till 30th, everybody has to come every day in the night session so that we can practice well. And when we are inviting the guests and other people for valedictory, our preparation should be of high level. Is it clear, my dear students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Inshallah.
Thank you
Yes,
very much.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much. All the best and good night. Once
Good
again,
night.
Thank you,
Dr. Sahab,
ma'am.
thank you.
Thank you so